Quick little live today on my some of my favorite workouts. And if you're getting ready for the holiday season, it is around the corner. On Halloween day, I was seeing them putting Christmas lights up. So it's time to start thinking about how to stay fit for the holidays. I mean, a lot of my clients are always telling me that they fall off the wagon, and you might be one of them that you get caught up in life and you put the exercise away and you bring out the sugar. So let's talk about how you can work out with all our amazing Life Pro products to just feel that you got a handle, you got a grip on the holidays. So welcome everybody. It's Roseann. So I'm getting married in 3 days. I got a lot going on in my head. So, there's nothing better also that when things are happening to just come into the virtual training studio here and exercise and just take a little time out. There's all sorts of reasons why we want to exercise to live fit. That's the name of my company. And sometimes it's just to de-stress. Sometimes it's to get stronger. Sometimes it's to get more mobile, to be more flexible, to burn calories or burn energy in your head. So today it's one of those days. And I'm going to be totally transparent with you. I don't have anything organized. I like to train on the fly. That's kind of how I do this stuff. I get clients that come in and I never know what issue is going to be in their tissues. So I have to kind of go with the flow. But here's the deal. I've got the balance trainer with me with the mini stability ball. I've got my Rumblex Pro 4D. I've got my Power Flow dumbbells with the stand. I just got this going on and I love this. Isn't this a beautiful design? And I love these specific weights. They're from 5 to 25 pounds, and I find that's really my range of where I lift weights at. I also have one of the flex bands, the Life Pro flex bands. This is the heaviest one. I like them all, but for what I'm going to do in legs today. And then I have from the Life Pro one of the resistance bands. So I'm just going to play around with a lot of these toys. I want to show you some of the stuff that's some of my favorite moves that I like to do. And this is going to be kind of a workout. I mean, it is going to be a workout because I'm going to be exercising, but I'm going to talk to you while I'm doing it. So once I get in my groove here, you'll see how I work out on any given day just to get my body feeling good. And I'm going to tell you again, it's kind of transparency. It's my wedding week and my back has been killing me. I think it's just like all this, worrying about all this stuff. So my back and hips have been kind of hurting a lot. And I think, okay, I got to move more. And that's it. It's not taking Motrin, ibuprofen. I mean, I don't want to not feel the pain. The pain is telling me things. And I'm just feeling tight and stiff. So I'm going to start this today actually is not on the vibration platform. I have been on my platforms just to kind of get moving energy around, but I'm going to start using my balance trainer. So dive in with me. If you've got these products, maybe you can just do it with me. This is going to be a recorded session. So once you get through my 3 or 4 minutes of chatter, the rest of it's going to be, like I said, we're going to be exercising. Take the parts you like, leave the rest. Watch it all one time and go, okay, I like that part. I don't like that. That's not for me. Because I mix things up. I like to confuse my muscles and I like to just focus on every different way my body can move. So like I said, more will be revealed as I create this workout on the fly. As always, stay hydrated. Have some water handy because you never know when you're going to feel like you're going to get some tightness, stiffness. I have people that don't drink enough water and they're cramping all the time. And, you've got to really move that, all the lymph through our body. And as we're pumping, we're moving lymph and we want to flush it out. So make sure you keep hydrating. Hold that thought. Okay, let's begin. And I'm going to put my timer on because I want to see how long we're doing all this. I use a little Tabata timer just to see. And right now, we're going to spend about 3 to 4 minutes working on warming up your body. I do have my shoes on. You don't have to always have them on, but I'm going to keep them on because I'm going to be standing on the balance trainer. And I either go barefoot or with shoes. Socks is too slippery. grab your stability ball. Put it kind of like you're birthing the ball, not knees, but inner thighs. That's going to engage pelvic floor. Okay. And scoot up so that your back is in the dome. Interlace the hands, and I'm going to keep my feet flat. And I'm just going to take a big breath in and drop back. Oh, that feels so good. And tuck the chin, exhale. So I am working upper thoracic spine. I don't want my head to do the work. I want my abs to do the work. That will help me to get my upper back, which is tight, to relax when my abs are working. So upper back, right now my abs are working, my upper back is releasing. When I come back, I'm stretching my upper abdominals and my upper back is tightening. So there's that yin and yang of our exercise. And I'm going to do about 4 more with my exhale breath and with my inhale breath. And this is already feeling better. You can bring the elbows forward and let them naturally fall back. Don't force them back. Let them naturally fall back. Exhale, forward. Support your head in your hands. It is not the head that is doing the work. It is my upper abdominals. And I'm gently squeezing that ball to help my pelvic floor to engage. So now let's add on to this. I'm going to grab my stretchy band. It's got 2 carabiners on it, so we're just going to leave that. So let's pull it out, okay? We're going to reach up, stretch back, head drops. Now my arms come up first, nod the chin to the chest, exhale and reach over, roll back. I'm only going to do about 5 of these. And I'm going to bring the head back with the arms. My head's going to rest. I'm going to pull that band apart and then reach up, tuck the chin and exhale. Now, if you feel your hip flexors, take your legs out straighter. I don't want the hip flexors to do all the work at all, any work. I want the abdominals. And exhale. You can take a big stretch over and then roll it back. And how about 1 more of these? You might start feeling that fluidity in your spine with this. And then restack. Great. Now, we're going to go into a little bit of side bending. So I'm going to take this ball. I'm going to make sure that you can see me. I'm going to take the ball between my knees now. I want to keep my pelvis. If your thighs are together, you're going to get a little bit of shift in the hips. If I keep my knee in line with my hip socket, my pelvis is a little bit more stable that way, okay? And I'm going to really roll over this ball, the balance trainer. I'm going to take a big stretch. My bottom hand is going to press into the ground to lift me up and then back down. Don't worry about this foot. You can let it hang there. You can let it rest, but it's really the thigh bones that are stacked. And back over. Big breath in. Exhale. So we tend to look down at the floor. If you are one of those, put your hand behind your head and then reach. That's the biggest cue that I use more than anything because everyone drops their head. And I get it, that your head weighs a lot. But you've got to keep the head right over the shoulders so you have optimal alignment in your spine for all your workout. All your stretches, all your core work. And back. Great. So then I'm just going to hang out here. I'm going to take 1 rotation. Both hands here. And I'm just rotating. I'm going to cross over and just let my head drop for a second. So my hips are square, but I'm turning and I'm rotating from my rib cage and my shoulders. I'm just going to hang here for a few breaths, just enjoying that stretch. Slowly come on up. And then we'll take it to the other side. Again, if you've got any questions, please feel free to type in the chat. If I don't answer them right now, I will answer them as soon as we're done. Okay? Or eventually tonight. In between packing for my wedding. Okay, stack over, roll it over, drop your head. Now, you may want to hang out here and let your neck stretch out. These sharp, strong roping muscles do a great job to keep your head so it doesn't fall off your shoulders. So let's enjoy a stretch if you need it. Arm up, inhale, and then back, exhale. Bottom hand presses into the ground, and we're working those obliques. I feel that the more you work your spine in all the directions it was designed to work, flexion, extension, side bending, rotation. Is that it? Yeah, you need to do all of those, right? Because that's how we live in life, in all different planes of motion. And a few more here. Breathe in. When you breathe in, you stretch those intercostals. And when you exhale, you contract them. Fix your gaze on something forward rather than down on the ground. Do a head check periodically. That should be a habit you always get into with your exercise. One more time. And back. Good. So what we've just done, we've spent about 4 minutes extending and flexing and side bending. Oops, I forgot my rotation. See, I don't have it written down. So we're going to rotate shoulders. This side is tighter. You might even notice that I'm not turning as much, but I'm not forcing it. I'm going to allow my natural rotation to take place. That 6 pounds of head is helping to stretch this lower back area that is my culprit, my tight culprit right now. I'm going to breathe into that. I put my intention into the stretch. And already it's going. It's letting go. Inhale. Exhale. There we go. One more time. Sometimes just a little breath is just what the doctor ordered. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and I'll set the balance trainer aside and I'm going to fire up my Rumlex. So for ease of operation today, I'm going to put it on manual. I'm not going to use a program. I like programs, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to put it on oscillation and lateral. Okay, I'm going to do those two things. I'm not going to use pulsation today. That's the luxury of having this manual, being able to do this manually. I get it right. There we go. And begin. Now my speed, I'm going to go about 40-ish. I think I'm going to go right about there. Get my speed going. Yep, I'm still in the blue zone of things. And I'll just keep this pad on here for now, and I'm going to have a seat. Okay, so we're going to see here. I got just one or two more things I'm going to do. Let's see if I like the way this feels today. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So I want you to have the knees forward and hands at the sides, and we're going to rock those hips side to side. So I'm just getting a little roll on the hips. Actually, you know what? As I'm doing this, I think I'm going to take it down a little bit. I'm going to take it down to, 30. I'm kind of liking 30. Rock and roll. Okay. Just get a little bit of hip mobility, internal, external rotation. This is just a nice, gentle way to warm up your joints. You can keep your hands here, lift the chest, soft bend in the elbows, and just let those feet roll side to side. Excellent. And then let's bring the feet together. We're going to go ahead and flex the spine. There's your exhale. Stack it up, hands back. Inhale, lift the chest. Arms wide, rotate to the side. Arms wide, rotate to the side. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, dive over. Inhale, restack. Extend back. Arms up. Exhale, rotate to one side. Inhale to center. Exhale, rotate to the other side. Inhale, up. We're going to do it one more time. Dive over. There's my flexion. Here's my extension. Here's my rotation. And I'm finished with a side bend. So I've got my spine moving in all directions. I feel pretty limbered up in this last 5 minutes. So this might be just what you want to do to get your body moving in the morning. But now I'm going to add some weights to it. So we're going to stand up. I'm going to start with 5 pounds, actually. 5 pounds. Grabbing my dumbbells. I'm going to stand on here. My knees are bent. Oh, I'm going to get myself in the camera a little bit so you guys can see me more. There we go. Okay, I'm on a slight angle so you can see this. Okay, shoulders are super, super important to make sure that those rotator cuffs are working. Palms up. You've got 2 platters. Open and close. So I'm going to show you from the front. This is one of my favorite exercises. External interrotation. Okay? You're just going to open and close it. Up, cross over, cross under, cross over, cross under. It's a hitchhiker move, but you can see my elbows don't leave my sides. If you do, put 2 towels under your armpits so you can squeeze your armpits. Just a few more. I like to do about 8 to 10 reps of things. Hold it here. Now, elbows in at the sides. I'm going to tap over my head. Look where my hands are, okay? They're not up here. They're down. I'm going to open and close. I call this my clamshell. And we lift. Drive it up. Get everything going. Both arms are working. My right arm likes to lag. There we go. I just kicked in my right arm. Let's go 5. I'm bending my knees and I'm straightening up a little bit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then I'm bringing my weights down. I'm going to roll my shoulders up. So just a little bend of my knees. My back's flat. And I'm going to row wide. This is a light weight to start, okay? I'm going to make it heavier as I go along. I just want to pull my elbows wide, feel the shoulder blades pulling together, belly pulled in tight, staring at the floor for 5 more reps. Last 2. And 1. And come on up, roll the shoulders out. Now I'm going to go a little bit heavier in the weight, so I'm stepping on off. I'm going to go to 10 pounds right here, right now, with just one weight. 10 pounds, one weight. Get it back on. Okay, so now I'm holding the weight. I call this my donut hole, right? Feet wide, I want more movement in my hips. Imagine you're leaning up against the wall behind you. You're going to squat down and pull up. Lower and lift. Knees are tracking in line with the ankles and toes. I never stand completely up. I think about driving my heels down and my butt muscles squeeze. Keeps me from hyperextending. For 4, elbows are coming up, shoulders are dropping down. 3, and last 1. Excellent. Now I've got this 10-pound weight. I'm going to put it on one shoulder here, okay? Hand behind the head. Elbow out wide. I'm going to come over and down. Now this is really working my obliques on the other side as well. Smooth exercise. Exhale breath will lead the pace. 5 and 4, 3. I love the way this vibration platform makes my legs feel and release. My back, by the way, is feeling awesome through all this. I have no pain going on. Okay, hand behind the head. I'm going to come it up. I'm going to keep my knees bent here. I want that vibration all in my quads, my glutes, my hamstrings, calves. Pushing through the heel of my hand up to the sky. Wrist is neutral. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I never go full extension, meaning I never go straight up. I always have a bend in the elbow. Okie doke. Come on back down. Let's incorporate a little bit of the balance trainer so the camera's coming down so you can see what I've got going on. You'll have to play around a little bit with what works for you in terms of your distance. So my hands are going to be on top, fingers out. I tend to hyperextend my elbows, so I'm going to put a little bend in them. That's just one of my habits. Okay, knees are under the hips, chin is tucked in. I'm pushing into the dome to lift my knees. We call it bear pose. And you're going to hang out here. Now, to challenge yourself, bring one knee in and back. It doesn't have to be big. My shoulders stay over my wrists. Exhale. This is super duper core work. And you don't do a lot of these. I keep reaching my head out away from my tail. You want to feel like you're the turtle coming out of the shell. The hips stay level. I'm not looking up to see if that's true. I hope I'm not lying. My hips stay level. I'm going to do a couple more each way. Pushing from the armpits. One more each one. Good. And then I'm going to push back. Head's going to drop. Butt to the sky. Heels can be down or up, but just get a nice big stretch. Look toward your knees. Shake your head a little bit so you're not in your neck. And then carefully come on down. Oh, shake out your wrists if you felt anything, but if you're using these muscles, you aren't going to feel it. Okay, so far we are about 15 minutes into the workout. I'm going to go for about another 10 or so. We'll see what goes on. But I want to go into using the dome. I'm not going to be facing you, so I hope you'll be able to see me well. 10-pound weights. Okay, 10, 10. 10, 10. Yep. And I want to line myself up, firstly, that my butt is on the ground and my back is supported. I'm going to keep my feet on the platform, okay? Weights on my chest. I'm going to lift my hips. So I just got to wiggle so my shoulders are flat, and I'm going to press up, and I'm going to hold this lift, okay? I'm going to hold my hips up, and I'm going to face my hand palms toward my knees, and we're going to a chest press. I'm going to keep my hips lifted. Every time I lift my weights up to the sky, I'm pushing down in my heels just to get a little more butt lift. My head is well supported here. My elbows don't touch the ground because I'm on top of the balance trainer. And it's super important to keep those weights over your chest. They tend to go over your throat or your neck. I'm driving from my chest up. And we'll just do a few more. Really working my glutes and hamstrings. Last time, hold it up and bring it down and lift the head. Okay, while I'm here, let's get a little bit of a stretch, okay? I'm going to just reach up and over and let those arms go wide. Relax the head. I'll do one more set since I'm here, but I'm going to add up. I'm not going to roll. I'm going to hinge up and down, okay? So grab that weight. They can tell, oh, my platform's just about to go off. Let me put it back on. I don't want to miss anything here. I want to use the platform as much as I can. Again, speed at about 30. Seems to be my happy place today. I've got two 10-pound weights. I'm bringing them together. I'm locking them together. I'm coming up. I'm onto my chest and driving everything up. And lift. You don't have to touch your butt to the ground. Just halfway up, halfway down. And exhale. This is called a tricep press up. And we're going to do 5. Let the hips do the work. 4. 3. Using the breath. 2. Hold this one all the way up. Now, you can keep the weights together independently. I'm going independently. I'm going to go into a skull crusher. Behind my head and up. Behind and up. Now, if you want a little more challenge, bring your legs a little bit closer together. The base of support is different. Keep looking over your chest toward your knees. And let's go for 6, nice and strong. 5, hips are high. 4, you're not dropping down on this. 3, last one. All the way up and come on down. Great. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of aerobic interval here just to kick things up, a 30-second aerobic, although that was kind of, my heart was going, I got a little heart rate increase by lifting lower my hips. Okay, we're here right now. I'm going to stay pretty low here, okay? I'm going to come down, I'm going to hop, I'm going to hop, and I'm hop. I told you I have a little hip issue going, but this is nice and soft, okay? If this is too much for you, just tap, 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 tap. I'm going to end the hop. Hop. We're going to go 20 more seconds. I'm gazing on an angle here. 10 seconds. 5 to go. Ooh, and relax. I lost it on that last one. Now, I did all that for my hips. Here's how I'm going to take a little reprieve from that and enjoy this platform once again. Okay. I'm going to rest on my forearm. My hips are stacked, but this leg's coming out. Shoulder back, head back. I'm going to lower and lift. It's not a big lift. If this is too much, you can put your hand on the floor. I'm actually going to put my hand on the floor. I want to make sure, I'm going to show you one more little trick. If you put this ball under your rib cage, it'll remind you not to collapse, okay? So I'm just going to lift and lower. That's it. 8, 7, working those hips. 6, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's switch sides, guys. Okay, so let's see. I did chest. I did triceps. I did shoulders. I'm going to do a little bit of bicep work. What else? I want to do a little row work. Okay. Again, your hand could be here. You can be propped up. That might be a little too much for your hip. I need to be a little bit on an angle. The ball's keeping my ribs from popping. Leg is straight out on an angle. And we'll lift and lower. I'm pretty light on this hand. Okay, I don't want to dump into it. Drive through the heel. Get those abductors to work. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, you come on back in. A quick little stretch would be really good right now. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to cross figure 4. I'm going to grab onto my shin and just sit nice and tall. And let those muscles release that I worked in my side steps on the balance trainer and my hip lifts. I'm ready to lift a little bit more weight. And we have, let's see, where are we at? Yeah, we have a few more minutes. Let's do some bicep work. We gotta work those buys. We might do more plank. I'll see how I feel. A 30-minute workout doesn't take long to actually do, especially when you mix it up. I mean, I never get bored and your body needs to be challenged. So you mix up a little stretching with it. Okay, guys, bicep curls. I'm going to change things up because I have this band and I didn't use it yet, so I want to use it. Okay, I'm going to put the band around my thighs. I'm going to put the ball between the band. Why not, right? A little 2 for 1. I hope you can see that band. I'm wearing gray today. I'm going to pick up my weights, and I'm going to carefully come up on my platform. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to move my camera. You don't need to see my face as I groan. Okay, we're going to go to a hammer curl, turn it out to a W curl. Hammer curl, W curl. Now I'm squeezing that stability ball right now. And squeeze. Exhale, knees are soft. There you go. Turn it out. I'm all about shoulder health. Turn it out. One more time. Turn it out. Up. Good. Now, I'm going to carefully come on down. Lower one way. There we go. Okay. I'm going to get rid of my ball. My legs are going to go wide. Okay. So, I did this before. I held it differently. I'm going to hold like this. Okay. So, my elbows are going to be out. I'm going to press up. Knees out. Press out. There you go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Belly has to be in on the 6, 5, 4. Burn, baby, burn. 3, 2. Hold it out. Little pulses the arm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come on up. Whew. Stepping it down. I dropped it. That was very rude of me. There, put this back in. That's it. I didn't mean to throw my weights down. It's got carpeting, so I'm okay. Okay, take this off. How are we time-wise? Okay, we're going to stretch it out. We're bringing it home. Whew, that was kind of fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Sit up nice and tall. The leg is out. Now, we worked inner and outer thighs, so I want to lean over and take a big stretch. Reach up. Head back. Chest up. And then I'm going to take that hand, I'm going to cross over, and I'm going to stretch over. Shake your head, make sure there's no tension in your neck. Oh, that feels good. Now, this knee, this thigh is going to rest. I'm going to roll over and open up that side of my body. Roll it back, switch out legs. These are my weights. Okay, sit up tall. Just make sure that's a true statement. You're sitting up tall, you're stretching out your inner thigh and your hamstring. Okay, I'm going to drive my shoulder away. I'm going to lean over. I'm going to reach up. Head is back, chin is in. Oh, and then the arm's going to come up and over. Get a nice long line. Then turn. You're going to slide those hands down, pull the belly in. I am rounding my back on this. Often you'll see me with a flat back. Okay, nice. But I'm going to round my spine. The hinge is at the hips. That's good stuff, guys. Slowly come on up. And then we're going to go ahead and open up the hip flexors here. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to shut my machine off first of all. Okay. I'd like you to take one knee on the dome, the other knee in front. Let me show you from this side. Okay. I'm going to rest that knee. I'm going to open that hip up. My hand goes behind my head. Other hand there. And get a nice big stretch. A lot of times when backs are tight, it's because the hip flexors and the hamstrings are tight. So I'm opening up those hip flexors. That's one of my problems is my hip flexors tend to get tight. It just happens. It doesn't matter if you're a fitness professional or not. And when you get older, your body likes to go on strike a lot quicker, a lot more often. Hip forward, belly in, reach up. And now this is so soft on my knee. It doesn't bother my knee at all. If you have any knee problems, don't worry about it. Okay, just get that stretch. Carefully come on up. Legs are wide. I'm just going to come on down here and a little side to side. Inner thighs feel good. Hamstrings feel good. I'm going to walk it up. Tuck the chin, shake the head, round through the spine. Get that lower back to lift to the sky. Bend the knees, flat back. It's a little cat-cow modification. Exhale. Inhale. And here's the last one. Exhale. Now, hands on the thighs. Tuck your chin and roll on up. Well, there was no time for water on that. Let's see. I did about, it's 33 minutes. That was about a 30-minute workout. And my body's feeling pretty good. I got a sweat going on. I'm going to hydrate some more. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. As the holidays come through, if you don't feel motivated, I get it. But get on the YouTube, if you're not already on there, get on and check out all the videos. Amber's put together some stuff. There's a lot of great info from Deb. I've got tons of videos I've had the opportunity, the pleasure, the privilege of doing for you guys at Lifepro. Whether you just want to stretch, you want a little bit of strength, a little core, the meta ripple, if you want a little relaxation, there's something for everyone. But just move every day. That's the secret. That's really the secret for the fountain of youth, I feel, is just move every day. Besides, eat really well. So I want to thank you so much. The next time you see me, guys, I will be Mrs. White, and you won't see Zaft anymore. Bye-bye, Zaft. Hello, White. Thank you so much for allowing me to be of service to you today. Have a great rest of your day.